Hello and good morning. Tired but excited. Today we are walking on Assassin. I am super excited for this morning. I get to strip this girl apart and see the carnage. Yo, I think the block is so good. There's no hole, but let's get right into it and take this engine apart. Let's go. So, an hour and a half later, Assassin engine is out with no complications. Gonna do a little bit of cleaning. Well, gonna do a lot of cleaning. But this is where we are. It's I guess this is assembled and shock lock. But I want to show you guys this. Look how milky the oil is. Very milky. Milky. All right. So what I'm going to do now is take off the tumblers. Well, long story short, I'm just going to dismantle this engine and think that I can switch over at the same time. I will. But the main things I want to look at when taking apart this engine. Once I remove everything from here, remove the timing belt, the timing cover, timing belt, I want to check and see what the oil pumps look like. So I'm not sure if I was losing oil pressure, and I'm not sure if the oil pump got damaged or it's just that the oil pickup, something happened to the oil pickup. I don't know what exactly. I don't know if a rod took out the oil pickup. I don't know, but I will take take off the oil pump, check the oil pump, make sure everything is good. I still have to take it apart because I want to clean out the inside, get rid of all the shavings and debris if there's any. Still, I still want to do it. I don't care. And once that is done, I will then transfer the oil pump to this motor right here. And then just start taking off the heads, checking each head, seeing where the damage is, and then going from there. So let's, I did this actually faster than I thought. Approximately an hour and 35 minutes to be exact. So let's just continue with this and go from there. Let's go. So it looks like I have coolant mixing with the water. So that is a very good sign that my heads are good. Well, not really, but I'm happy that it's oil mixing with water and not a whole lot of shavings in there. So I'm gonna take off the, well, let me just go on. So the block is quite apart. The next step would be removing the headers. And then I would like to go in the oil pan and see what's in there, but I can do that after. I want to get the heads off and inspect the heads. And once I get, let me turn this down here. All right, so now that you can hear me better, I'm not sure if you heard me before. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is remove the headers, get to the heads, take off the heads, inspect the valves, make sure everything is checked out, there's no damage there. And once the valves are good, which I think they are, but once they are good, I am just going to put on, get each head prep, one head at a time, of course. Get it prep, put on, get the other one prep, put on, and then slowly get this engine put together. All right. Oh shucks. Your boy's making a mess. Not sure what happened there, but gotta get that cleaned up. Anyway, let me get that cleaned up before we get out of hand. Let's go. All right, so I have good news and I have better news. Good news is the block is apart. I'm gonna now transfer like the small things, not really small things, but it's just well, actually I don't even need this because I don't use it, so I'll probably cap that off. But I have this bottom part I'm gonna need, my oil pressure sensor. I'm gonna take that, and let's get it upside down. And I am gonna remove, oh, still have stuff coming out. Then I'm gonna remove the engine mounts, and then my union, and that's everything's gonna transfer over to this. So the better news is I don't have any bent valves, period, which I was extremely worried about. But what I want to do, because I did hear a bang, so what I will do is remove the oil pan and see the damage in there, because I know there is. And once I do that, I will then clean up the shop. As you guys can see, it is a disaster getting everything apart. But before I go any further, I'm gonna clean. But I want to show you guys something. I'm leaving a bit of horsepower on the table. Like, realistically, I don't need to do it, but for my sake, I will. So these are my headers, and this is a gasket. So as I put the gasket on, you can see how there is so much room. You can see how there's so much room to, well, I can clean out quite a bit of the exhaust manifold. Kind of port it a bit. And when I come over to this, when I come over to my head, it's even it's even worse. So look at all of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score that and score that and score that, and then I am gonna take the grinder, not a grinder, my my die grinder. I think I can't even think straight right now. Anyway, my die grinder. You guys catch what I'm trying to say. I will mark it, then take my die grinder and just kind of clean it out a bit, so it's a smooth transition. There's no turbulence whatsoever. Like, I can leave the head like that, but the headers have to be ported, because as you guys can see, there is a ridge around there. Now, it could be just fine, but me personally, I want to get it done, so it is good to go. So I am going to, sorry for that light, I am going to now just clean everything. I have the heads out there sitting in some degreaser, so I'm gonna power wash the heads, get those clean, dried, blowed out, everything good. Then I will start installing the heads, and once I get the heads on, then I will feel better just getting everything put back together. So realistically, if I were to stay here all afternoon, which I don't know if I will, but if I were to stay here all afternoon, I would be able to get the engine back in the car and start, no, I don't have any braking oil, but there's a high possibility I can get an engine back into the car. Oh no, well, as you guys can see, all of my piping here, I'll be sandblasting those down, painting them, getting them looking good again, and then put everything back on. So so much to get done, but your boy Irie, your boy good enough. Okay, so let me clean up, get stuff in a designated area. I'll get the table clean so I can pull those heads, pull the headers, and then as I finish one head, get it clean, get it prepped, slap it on. Do the same thing to the other side, get it on. Install all the accessories so I can just lift up the engine, drop it in the car, and the only thing I have to do after that is put on the turbo and the intake manifold, and we are done. So first things first, let's get this table cleaned off, and then I'll come back to you guys. see the carnage inside of this guy. Holy, that sucker is on the door. Honey, let's play some knock knock jokes. Oh, this is a piston. See how round and smooth it is there? Yeah, the piston was like, hey bruh, I call it quits, the man. He's like, yo, no more knock knock jokes. Huh. Nope. I wonder which one it was. Oh, I'm very tempted to.
I think it was that one.
How do you know?
Because it looks a little dinked on this side.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
How do you know? Well, I'm no
Yep.
mechanic, but she looks.
Alright, guys, so it looks like your boy broke a rod. Is the cylinder good? Well, the only way to actually find out is by taking the piston out, but because the piston is not connected, I can get a piston out. All right. Okay. Okay. I guess. Yep. Well, the piston is so good. Well, the piston isn't good. So it's so the shavings are the broken pieces that's inside of the oil pan is from here and here, because apparently when this broke, the broken piece for here probably hit the side of the piston and threw it back up, but broke here. And by the looks of it, yeah, that's dinky, but it's okay. Let's check inside the cylinders. It's such a catastrophic failure. It doesn't look as bad as
It could.
It doesn't look as bad as I thought. As you guys can see down there, there's the broken connecting rod. That sucker seized in there. But if I can get it out, I sure I can salvage the crank. The cylinder, the cylinders seem to be pretty fairly nice, clean, good. No scoring or any major damage. Flip it over again. No, too much. Get it to the bottom. Oh, and then there's a crack right there. Oh well. Okie dokie smoky. So now that you guys saw and I saw, is the block salvageable? Possibly. But what I'm gonna do now is remove the engine mounts, toss them over on that beautiful thing, and remove the union bolt. The lights just flicker. There's a thunderstorm outside, so I'm pretty sure that was related to that. Anyway, yeah, so union bolt over there, engine mounts over there, lights, stop it. Made none of that. All right. Okay, anyway, let's get down to it. I don't have much time left, but before I leave here, I would like to get on, well, before I leave from here, I would like to port the cylinder heads before putting them back on. So let's go. So ladies and gents, so apparently the intake side is ported, but the exhaust side isn't. And look at, not sure where you guys can see, I'll bring it close. Where's my light? All right, so as you guys can see, there is quite a ridge on that. So what your boy is gonna do is mark it. So I will basically mark it right around. Sorry for the camera shake. Right around again. And right around again. I'm pretty sure I paid for this to be ported, but apparently it's not. So I am gonna go and take my die grinder and just kind of get it out to the edge here, and then I'll do the same thing for my exhaust manifold. So let me go and get cracking on this. These suckers are ported and looking sweet, very clean. Now I need to do the test and see where we are. Look at that. Beauty. Right on the money. I am very happy with that. I mean, that side could have go up some more, but for the most part, I'm okay with that. All right, so now that that is done, I'm gonna clean the head good, get it ready to put on the block. And once this head is on, I'm gonna call it a night. And see you guys tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock. Well, we're not gonna go there yet. All right, let's go knock this out and get it ready to put on the block.